Hello fellow daydreamers and welcome to another video. It's been a while. Today we are setting up a whole different journal in a yet again different format. It is this A4 bullet planner that I got from one of my beloved Flying Tiger stores. Throughout the past 2 months my regular bullet journaling has come to a halt more and more. First, I couldn't bring myself to set up my months with a cute theme. April only got penciled in, still it was quite functional with its trackers and monthly overview. Then I stopped journaling daily and the days started to blend together again more and more. That's also when my semester got more demanding, a lot of assessments and due dates. And right now I'm kind of at a breaking point of the system. I really need to change it up for it to not get lost entirely. That's why I'm using the first few weeks of my summer break to try something new with this journal. It's more of a goal journal, focusing on the 4 quarters of the year. So this one will start in July with the 3rd quarter. I'm bringing in my key happenings of the year page and with a big 2024. From that one I have several arrows pointing to different events and achievements that formed this year for me. I've already got a few filled in as we're halfway through 2024. Next to it is where I'm reflecting on that first half of the year with some organic looking bubbles. I note down what my challenges were so far, what I'm feeling, what frightens me, but also what I improved in the last months and what opportunities I grew from those. There's also quite a few things I can be proud of and some projects that are still in progress. I want to note down my inspirations and also what I want to stop doing or having. This is just a broad and general base to start of bigger picture thinking that I'll need in the next few spreads. The next double spread is my mood board for the remaining months of 2024. There's also a short up of the making process of this one. That's just how it turned out. My level 10 life is a spread I always like to bring back to assess my state of being whenever needed. I drew this square and divided it up into 8 areas of my life that I split into 10 levels each. The areas are physical and mental health, relationships, my space or environment, my finances and career, growth and self-love. Underneath is where I'm noting down the level of these areas that I was in a year ago in 2023. This way I can see what has changed since then. On the opposite side, I'm creating a box for each of the aspects. It's where I write down what my general goals or sub-themes in this area would be. So if I want to focus on one area that is particularly low, I can reference those bullet points to come up with a plan to strengthen that topic. Physical health for me consists of regular workouts, if possible daily movement, eating in a healthy, well-rounded way, having good sleep and a well enough body hygiene. Mental health could be helped with regular reading, learning something by myself, journaling and creating art. Relations can be strengthened by regular contact, social events, by helping someone or through club activities and possible romance. My physical space could be helped by decluttering and cleaning it, doing my regular chores, decorating spaces or upcycling and maintaining them. My finances are determined by my uni job at the cinema, my ability to save money and budget, and invest it in good ways into different projects and travels. The career is all about my studying and master's degree currently, but thinking further than that, I need to do some job scouting and networking too. I can grow through traveling, my various DIY projects, and with gaining future perspective and formulating goals. Self-love can be harbored by self-care practices, styling myself, discovering even better fashion for my taste and body type. Me time is vital for it, and treats help with it as well. The next spread is once again a more free-flowing one, where I'm creating a mind map about possible goals I could focus on. With the info I get from the level 10 life, I can elaborate on certain points and branches the amount that I need to. For now, I just noted down a few themes so that I don't have to face an empty page. And I kept expanding the branches that I want to focus more on as I considered my current levels and compared them to last year's. For now, I want to focus on self-growth, relationships, career and mental health, so I try to find more nuances to those subcategories. Getting more and more specific, we get to my quarterly goal spread. I'm creating a box for each of the next 4 quarters, so until summer 2025. And these boxes I divide into 3 sections each. The first one is for a very big goal that will take the most effort and time probably. Underneath, I will note down 2 middle-sized goals that still take time, but maybe not as much. And under those is where 2 smallish goals will go that are more like habits or activities that I want to regularly introduce into my life and routine. My big goal for the next quarter will be to be creative in general. That encompasses journaling, YouTube stuff and embroidery mainly. The 2 middle-sized goals I chose is focusing on relationships since I got more time now and that area isn't doing as good as I wanted to. Also, I need to prioritize my uni papers that I'm writing on this semester break. My habit-like small goals for summer are job scouting and phone detoxing. On the right-hand side of the spread is where my beloved roadmap will make its return. This one has also 4 areas corresponding with the 4 quarters from the left side, and I labeled them by the seasons since those go mostly with the quarters and influence my life a lot. I will have a main path here down summer into autumn. Branching off of this one are my different projects and goal steps that I must take. The size of the bubbles indicates the magnitude of each step, and once I completed a step, I am allowed to color in that bubble. This way I can visualize my walkway through the year and my goals in a satisfying manner. So for this summer, you can see the path that leads right up to the main goal of being creative. Branching off of that one is my embroidery and the 2 travel journals that will be created in the next few months. Around that big one, I'm adding the middle-sized ones. 2 papers, one of them in the first month of the quarter, the other one later on. Beside that, I logged in the 2 planned travels I'm doing, and I'm adding some YouTube stuff like vlogs to those. In general, I'm working from the biggest to the smallest goals in these roadmaps and sort them chronologically into the path. So summer is looking quite full and exciting now. I'll leave the rest of the path open for now. And we're getting into the quarterly spreads. I wanted to have a kind of master list again to see which steps need to be taken every week of the quarter. So I got spaces for July, August and September and their weeks. On the left side is where my large, 2 middle-sized and 2 small goals can go and be broken down into smaller steps. I broke down the bigger goals of the quarter and blocked out certain weeks or days in a week to work on them. At the same time, I was able to control the workload so that I don't have to do a tremendous amount one week and then nothing in another. Still, there are a lot of gaps or if unforeseen circumstances should occur. The last spread for now is my July spread. I'm drawing in a calendar since that is one of the last features my former bullet journals still had until the end. So I know it's very practical to me. Here I can color code certain events by type, university, work, carnival group stuff and other social events. I could also expand on that list in the future. Underneath, I will write down the goals and projects for that month in color and nice fonts, so it really directs my attention to them. On the right side is where an even more detailed master list goes, divided by weeks and even days of the month. And under that is where I have a to-do list for each calendar week that I can cross off satisfyingly. At the very bottom is where I could put other helpful features like habit trackers. I will fill this spread out closer to the beginning of July and probably show you in a short. I'm looking forward to using this new type of bullet journal and hope that it works out for me in the long run. If you wish to dream along some more, feel free to subscribe. Until the next one, stay hydrated and moving. Bye!